What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scattered by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. What's going on, you guys? I hope you're having a wonderful Friday, and I plan on doing the exact same. Before we get into today's mess, I just want to thank everybody that's reached out to me over the last 2 days, maybe. It's been an emotionally charged 2 days for me, starting on Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday. It had been like a lot because, like I said, I didn't put out there what I was upset and angry about, but it just put a lot of things into perspective for me. And that's all I'm going to say about that. It just put a lot of things in perspective for me, and it just let me know how I need to move and what I need to do. And some people would do things out of anger to intentionally hurt you, and that's just what it is. And it could be all for nothing. Like absolutely all for nothing. It could be situations where it's not even what they think or what they thought, but they'll go on the attack anyway. So it's just like, it is what it is. And for the last couple of weeks, I have definitely felt attacked these last couple of weeks. There's been a lot of stuff going on that I ain't even discussed on here. So it's just like, but it's okay. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not 100% good today, but I give myself a even 50. I'm almost back to where I normally am. But I want to thank everybody for reaching out, because like I said, I didn't even put nothing out there. I didn't even talk about it really publicly about what I was upset about. But my people be knowing when I'm upset. So they reached out, gave me a whole lot of advice and scriptures and things. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into the mess for the day. I don't want to bore y'all with my problems. So we're gonna start this thing off with the blogger Nosy Ho and Nicki Minaj. Now, this story right here comes directly from the jasminebrand.com, and it says that Nosy Ho asked the judge to dismiss Nicki Minaj's defamation lawsuit over the DRUG accusations and the vile comments made about her son. Now, this is what the article says. Now, it says it looks like the drama between Nicki Minaj and blogger Nosy Ho is far from over. Nosy Ho is now demanding that Nicki Minaj's defamation lawsuit be thrown out of court. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, Nosy Ho has denied all allegations of wrongdoing in the case. Last September, Nicki Minaj sued the gossip connoisseur, and after she accused the super bass rapper of using cocaine and made disturbing comments about Nicki's young son. Reportedly, Nosy Ho uploaded a video online and said, Nicki Minaj is shoving it in all this coke up her nose, allegedly. Thank you, allegedly, but we all know that is true. Okay, then the social media personality added, FUCK, listen, I can't even say allegedly with that because I know, we all know it's true. I'm not saying allegedly on that. Nicki Minaj is a cokehead. Additionally, Nosy Ho mentioned Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty's 1995 conviction of attempted RAPE. The YouTuber also made vile comments about the rapper's son. Okay, and she stated, your baby is going to be a RPIS too. Following Nosy Ho's remarks, Nicki Minaj sued the blogger for defamation of character. In her claim, Nicki Minaj demanded no less than $75,000 in damages. In the event that the woman couldn't afford to pay up, the Super Freaky Girl rhymer requested to strip Nosy Ho of her right to use the trademark moniker for her brand. Okay, her lawsuit stated in just the day following Green's September 12th, 2022 publication of her lie that Minaj is a cokehead on her Twitter page, also 2,000 people had liked it. More importantly, more than 260 people had retweeted it, which led to a firestorm of social media attention, which was undoubtedly caused by multiple levels of subsequent retweets. While social media is an extraordinarily effective vehicle for spreading lies, it does not confer a license to do so. In her newly filed response obtained by Radar Online, the blogger argued that the complaint of acts of these answering defendants were justified and privileged under the circumstances, including but not limited to the truth, fair comment, or opinion. Nosy Ho said that any damages suffered by Nicki Minaj was a direct and proximate result of her own misconduct and actions. The controversial YouTuber has asked a judge to dismiss the lawsuit and that Minaj not be awarded any monetary amount in the case. So what I gotta say about this is I'm familiar with Nosy Ho, but I don't watch her. But what I will say about it is I think that she did more than what she needed to in this situation, and I think she got more than what she bargained for. I don't think that she actually knew or felt that Nicki was going to take it to this level. But when you accuse people of doing drugs and stuff like that, you cannot expect for them to take that shit lightly. Like, this is what I mean by bloggers needing to be more respectful and more humanized in a sense, and they need to know exactly what they're doing, because you can't go out and make these assumptions or accusations about people and then think they're not going to do anything to just to rectify the situation, whether that be legal or not. And the only thing that they can do is sue your ass legally, because it's all hearsay. So it's like, what could they really do to salvage the situation? So at the same point in time, it's like, you can't. Why even? You thought it was okay. You even said, I'm not gonna say allegedly. I'm not gonna say allegedly, and you were saying it all like that, like you had it all covered, and you knew what the tea was, and you knew that she was really doing those things. And now that she's putting the fire up under you, now you want to be like, well, no, it's not like that. It's all fair use. We all got a right to our opinion. Yeah, we all got our rights to opinions, but if you don't know if the stuff is true or not, then I just feel like you need to say allegedly, or and sometimes allegedly don't even matter. You need to say allegedly, or you need to say that we don't know if this is true or not, but this is what's out there. And you said that so confidently that, like you knew that it was true. And if she knows that she doesn't do drugs and you putting that out there and it's ruining her reputation, then she got every right to put whatever she wants to put on you. And that's just the truth. Like, that's absolutely the truth. And it's just that, I'm just like, yeah. Like, I was reading that, and I'm not the biggest fan of Nicki Minaj myself, but when it comes down to people lying and stuff like that, I take real offense to that. And when it comes down to my character and the things that's about me and all that stuff, I don't take kindly to that myself. So yeah, we just got to be real and got to be honest about that particular situation. So we're gonna move on to the next story, and that is Miss Toya Johnson and Miss Reginae. Now Reginae and her boyfriend and her co-YouTube person, because they did like this YouTube couples page and stuff like that, and they were highly popular in a sense with that. And so they've been going live talking about her relationship, talking about their relationships and stuff like that So it's just like she was talking, she did a video about it. I think she went live talking about it, and then Toya said that it was weird for them to be going on social media talking about their issues. So we're going to go into the first video that Reginae made in regards to the situation at hand. So let me remove this, and then we're gonna go into the live, and then we're gonna come right back, and then we're gonna go to the one with Toya. So let's get into it, y'all.
Some people go through things and you get through them, or sometimes you just have to let it go, and it's okay. It's okay to let things go. I know that we showed you guys our love, our life, and we put that in front, and it's like, whoa, what's going on? But you gotta understand, like, all the older people, like, that's older than us, y'all been through it before. This is not, that's why I didn't come on here and make no YouTube. I don't have to make no YouTube video. I wanted to tell y'all this from my heart. I don't need to make no funds from it or anything. I want to tell y'all that I apologize for putting y'all in my business and making it seem like I am trying to bash somebody, because I'm not. I'm just so emotional. Some people go through things and you get through them, or sometimes you just have to let it go.
So I guess Armand did a video, and let's see what else is on the other side. Okay, so Regine made a tweet saying love bombing is a thing. Know the difference. And then Armand responded with, I lost all respect for you. To come on here and play victim is crazy. I was nothing but respectful because all I can do is be respectful. You, on the other hand, I hope these people pray for you for real. My love was never fake, so I can't get on here and do all that extra shit. It ain't even in me, but have fun though. So that's what Armand said in regards to Regine. Now, so Regine told her side of the story and was basically saying that she's emotional and she apologizes to the people for putting them, well, us in her business. And then later on down the line, her and Toya, I'm guessing they was on live. And Toya says that it was strange to tell her business on Twitter and stuff like that. So let's get into that. Let's look at that video.
Y'all new generation is weird. Y'all need some friends. Shit. We have friends day. The internet can't be y'all only friend. That's all I'm gonna say. This go for all y'all that's in this new generation. See, once my friends, like, I don't will get y'all. We'll tell you about yourself. Yeah, we gonna quick. Like, and we gonna call each other, bitch, guess what? Let's see out. Y'all gonna call Twitter. Y'all gonna call Instagram. Y'all weird. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Get y'all some friends. Invent to them real solid, genuine people in y'all lives and stop thinking the internet is that because it's not, okay? Y'all new generation is weird.
Some people go.
Okay, so that was Toya Johnson basically saying that this new generation is weird and that they could be putting everything on social media and all that stuff and they need to go out and get some friends. While she has a point, I think it's kind of hypocritical of her to be trying to criticize Regine for putting her relationship out on the public when it's no different from her putting her business out on reality TV. So I don't see why she feels that, like, yeah, she reading her daughter and she does have a point, you know what I mean? Like, she does have a point, but at the same point in time, it's like, well, girl, no. At the end of the day, I just feel as though I won't say she being too hard on her because what she said was the truth. So I can't really go in on Toya. But Toya, you have talked about your relationship. You have put us all in your damn business. You have put us all in your business. You have let us all know the type of things that you went through in your relationships and your marriages or what have you. So I just feel as though I just think that at the end of it all, I just think that you need to have a little bit more, I won't say sympathy, but have a little bit more compassion, I guess, for what she's going through. Because, like I said, you have, talked about your personal business, told all of your stories, and did all of that. So I don't see what's wrong with your daughter doing the same thing you did. I mean, she's basically doing the same thing you did. She's just not on reality TV. She just decided that she was going to do it on her own platform. You know what I mean? But she has it's like at the same time, it's like, yeah, Toya got a point, honey. Toya got a point, because she do. But it's like, girl, but you put your business out on social media too. You know what I mean? Not really social media, but you put it on reality TV. So it's just like, is she hypocritical or does she have a point? It may be a little bit of both. I don't know. But good luck to her. So next up, we got Miss Anita Baker and Babyface. Two of my favorite people in the industry. Love me some Anita Baker, my Aquarian queen. Love me some Babyface, one of my biggest inspirations as a songwriter. So apparently, Babyface was supposed to perform on with Anita Baker, right? So this was the original story. We're gonna go ahead and get into that. So the original story says that Babyface fans are enraged that the plug was pulled on his latest performance, something that he seemed to blame the show's headliner, Anita Baker, which is odd because the actual villain is technology and time. Anita and Babyface's tour stopped in Newark, New Jersey Wednesday night and slowly turned into a nightmare for the fans. The show was delayed for 2 hours, and when it finally started, the audience was there who was told that there was technical issues and Babyface, the opening act, would not be performing. The boos ran down immediately. So what we do know is Babyface did come out and talk about the situation and apologize to the fans about the show and how it went. Now, what I'm gonna do now is go to the post itself about the Babyface stuff. Because like I said, I love me some Anita Baker and I love me some Babyface. Okay, I love them both. That would have been a great concert. Okay, but yeah. So he made a post and he was basically saying that I am truly sorry to my fans who have been waiting for us to hit the stage this evening at the Prediction Center. I was asked not to perform in order to give Miss Baker her space and time to perform her show in its entirety. My band and I are extremely saddened that we didn't get to perform for y'all tonight. The fan rage really boiled over, you guys, though, when Babyface posted a message explaining why he didn't go on, saying I was asked not to perform in order to give Miss Baker her space and time to perform her show in its entirety. After that comment, this comment section was lit. So many folks was teeing off on Auntie Anita, accusing her of having all sorts of divaness. But however, sources involved in the production tell TMZ that the technical issue was a problem with the massive video wall for Anita's set. We're told that the touring company could not get it together to work properly and there were sound problems. After a long delay, the show was up against curfew and the concert had to end by 11, and tough decisions had to be made. We're told that there was a discussion about Babyface shortening his usual 1 hour set, but ultimately that didn't happen. Anita did go on around 9 p.m. and perform her full set, but she still had to combat audio issues and those crappy video screens. As for why Babyface seemingly shaded Anita so badly, it's a mystery. Our sources said there had been no signs of tension between them during the tour, which started back in January. We've reached out to his camp, but no word back. Then there was an update with the story, and it says that Babyface said that he would never shade Anita Baker. He has too much love and respect for her. He looked forward to continuing the tour. He was just reiterating what the stage hand was following all of the tech difficulties. Translation: Babyface's legion of fans, upset fans, can stand down, and he and Anita are cool. And not only that, there were a lot of stars that came to Babyface's defense in regards to this situation. You had Deborah Cox, who said, "Wow." You had Jack A. Harry, who said, "You deserve better." You know, Tony gave like a heart. Tamark had a blank stare. Layla Hathaway had 3 dots, and then I Am Stephanie Mills said, "I hate when this happens amongst our people. We should be thankful that people are still paying money to come to our shows. We're not kids anymore. This really makes me sad to see and read this." Okay. So a lot of people were under the impression that Anita Baker was under her diva antics. Y'all do know that there has been a history of Anita Baker, and those, of those things. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it is what it is. So you never knew. So, a lot of people was like, "Oh Lord, she back on her diva shit." Cause she was on her diva shit. Now, that was a long time ago where there was many, many stories about Anita Baker, her being a diva. We all know this already. But, at the same point in time, it's kind of like, girl, what's really going on? So a lot of people came to Babyface's defense and was, taking up for him and stuff. And it was like, Anita was this big bad bully and stuff like that. I ain't saying she was a big bad bully. I'm saying that's what the people were saying. If you feel what I'm saying, that's what they were saying. Scotty didn't say anything, but that's what they, were saying about her. So, but I'm glad that Babyface came out and pretty much, let the people know that it's not what they thought it was. So won't nobody be dragging Anita, because people were dragging the hell out of Anita Baker. They were dragging her. And I think that, and I'm going through that right now, where people take something that you post and make it into something else. And it's not even what it really is. It's not at all, but they take and make whatever they want to make it out of. So, sometimes you can't even vent on your own platform. Sometimes you can't even just talk about regular stuff, because, there's people that are so crazy that they think that, it got something to do with somebody else or it got something to do with them. It's just crazy. But I'm glad that Babyface came out and let it be known that they are cool. That's all I know. So next up is Kim and Kroy Biermann. We're here to talk about them. Now, y'all know they've been in the news too because they owe money and now they're going through a divorce, child. But it seems as though Kroy Biermann, Kim's soon-to-be ex-husband, wants full custody. He's asking for primary custody of his and Kim's 4 kids and wants Kim to pay child support, y'all. So this is coming from the neighborhood talk right now. So here it is. It says, Kroy Biermann isn't playing with Kim. According to Radar Online, Kroy is asking the judge to grant him primary custody of the kids and the child support. In Kroy's divorce petition that was filed earlier this week, he asked the judge grant him primary custody of their 4 kids because he is already the sole provider of the kids. His petition claims said children are presently in the care, custody, and control of Kroy, and Kroy seeks the temporary and permanent sole legal and sole custody of said minor children. He said that the child support should be awarded to him on a temporary and permanent basis. Furthermore, he said that the parties have accumulated certain debts and obligations during the course of this marriage, and the plaintiff seeks equitable division of the same. In his petition, Kroy asked for exclusive access to the home that they share. His petition stated that Kroy shows Kim that she should be restrained and enjoined from coming into the marital residence after she vacates. It's very interesting to see how all of this plays out, given that Kim also asked the judge for primary custody of the kids. All righty then. So that was pretty much the situation with Kim and Kroy Biermann, child. Listen, it's a lot going on with them. Like, first they owe a whole bunch of money to the people, and now they suing each other for primary custody and child support. And it's like, first she was asking Kroy for child support. Now it's like Kroy asking her ass for child support. And in the same breath, it's like, shit, how both of y'all asking for child support when neither one of y'all got no damn money to pay no damn child support? You feel what I'm saying? I'm just sitting up here like, how the hell either one of y'all asking for child support when neither one of y'all got the money to do it? Like, it's crazy. I don't know though. Like, it's it ain't really up to me to figure it out. But it's just like, girl, like, what's really going on with the shit? You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all both asking for money, y'all both asking for shit, and it's like, no, it ain't gonna work like that. Y'all can't do that. Y'all ain't got no money to pay each other. Y'all ain't got no money to pay the IRS, let alone pay each other child support. Like, what the fuck? But this is gonna be nasty. I can already see it when it's time for a divorce and primary custody and custody battles and stuff going on. That we can already see that this is gonna be a nasty battle, and that's it. So we're gonna move on to the very last story, and that is Falynn Pina. Okay, now she did some interview yesterday that I saw on the Neighborhood Talk, and I guess they asked her how she felt about Porsha and Simon Gobadia, and we're gonna get into that now, and then I'm gonna give y'all my quick opinion on that, and then we're gonna get up out of here. So let's listen in on what she had to say. Let's listen.
We were cool. We met at my house, like everybody saw during the show. After that, she started coming over to my house. She would call me, ask me to do business with her. I mean, she would call me and ask if we were out partying. She wanted to come and hang out. So regardless of the situation, I wouldn't do that to another woman.
You don't feel betrayed?
Hell yeah. I hate talking about that. We were cool. We met at my house, like everybody saw during the show. After that,
Okay, so that was Falynn Pina, and she was basically talking about how she felt in regards to Porsha and Simon getting together and how she felt about Porsha getting with Simon. Here's the thing with that situation. I feel Falynn, and I know a lot of people are using that whole "they weren't friends" card, and Falynn was cheating on her own husband, so how can she be mad with Porsha for getting with her husband? Here's my thing, and I'm gonna be very transparent about it. I remember when I met this guy one time. I was with 2 of my friends. Reggie was one of those friends that my cousin, but me and Reggie share one of the same best friends. It was me, Reggie, and a friend of ours. We had went out to like a Mexican restaurant to have drinks with another cousin of mine, and then we went out to this person's house. Like Reggie and the friend knew this person, but I didn't. So I was meeting them and their man for the first time. So we went over to their house, and I was sitting there and I was just chatting it up, and I could tell that the guy was trying to get at me in a sense because of the way he was acting, the way he was looking at me and stuff like that. Like I knew that it was something in the air. But I'm one of those guys that don't really want to believe that something like that is happening right in front of me when it really is. So I just tried to play it off. So later on down the line, the dude came to me and he was like, well, from the time you came to me in my nigga's house, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to get with you. And I wasn't with that. And I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't with that, because I felt horrible about it, only due to the fact that I was sitting up in this man's house. We were nice, breaking bread, talking about the housewives. And even though I didn't really know him like that, I didn't know the boyfriend like that, I thought that that would be fucked up of me to be coming to this man's house. And then now I'm getting with his boyfriend and shit like that behind his back. Like that would be completely messed up. And I didn't want to do that. And he was like, well, y'all not friends. And I'm like, I know I only met him one time, but I wouldn't personally do nothing like that. You know what I mean? So, for example, like binge worthy, for example, Justin. I've met Justin through House of Aaron. Me and House of Aaron are good friends. Me, House of Aaron, and Jamie, we hang out all the time. And Aaron brought Bingeworthy around us. So I've only been around Bingeworthy maybe twice. If he had somebody that he was dating or married to, and you know I'm hanging out with Bingeworthy off the strength of Aaron, and Aaron bringing me around this man, and then I meet Bingeworthy's, significant other, and then the significant other tries to get with me, then I'm not going to do it, because whether or not we're friends or not, because me and Bingeworthy are not friends, but we are cool with each other. We done hung out twice, and I'm pretty sure that we'll be hanging out again. So because of I just off the strength that even though I don't know him as much as I know Aaron, I still wouldn't do that because I've been hanging around you. So it's like I've been smiling in your face, and this entire time I've been plotting to get your man. So that's how I look at it. And that's why I always held Porsha accountable, because I thought it was wrong. And then, people want to use the fact that Falynn was cheating, but Simon was cheating too. Hell, from what we heard, Simon was cheating with Porsha before Falynn even started sleeping with Jalen. So they both did wrong in their marriage, but it doesn't mean that it's right for Porsha to come along and pretend to like try to build this relationship, build this friendship, hanging out with this girl outside the show, going out, hanging out with her and her husband, and now all of a sudden she fucking her husband. That's messed up to me. And I would never agree with that. And I never agree with anybody who agrees with something like that. So that's just how I feel about it. And I know that y'all ain't going to agree, and that's absolutely okay. That's fine. But that's just my opinion. So y'all, that's about it. And I know that y'all are in the chat. So, but if you're watching a replay, I want to see what y'all got to say down below. So with that being said, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below in the description box. With that being said, y'all, your boy's up out of here. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys a little later. Bye.